start, and then the game evened out a little bit as it went on. Just how do you think you guys played tonight overall?
I thought 5-on-5 we were pretty good. You know, we had a great start to the game. Second period was all special teams. You know, what we gave up was on the penalty kill. You know, I didn't think the penalty kill was particularly strong tonight. It was pretty good in the third, but the second period, it wasn't. A lot of the details weren't there, the reads, things of that nature. I didn't think the special teams on either side were very good. You know, a power play didn't execute. We made poor decisions. And our penalty kill needs to be better.
What did you make of the, I guess, general chippiness and tenor of the game as it went on?
I think it's just a competitive game.
Mike, what do you think of Fox and Igor first games back for those guys?
I thought it was okay. I think they're capable of another level. You know, I mean, Foxy's missed a lot of hockey, so, you know, it's going to take him some time to get into, you know, the game, you know, the game speed, the game timing, things of that nature. He's missed so much time. I would anticipate Foxy getting better with each game that he plays. He's just missed so much time.
It seemed like you were working him into the PK a little bit. I know he wasn't necessarily playing PK a lot before he got hurt. Was that just to get his rhythm going more?
It depends on who was in the box. You know, like Vladdy was in the box. You know, and Foxy's capable of playing in that situation. Sometimes we choose not to put him there just to manage his minutes. So, you know, Quinny makes those decisions back there based on circumstance.
What was the emotion like in this game for you, obviously, with everything beforehand? And, you know, it's obviously super special what has gone on the last few days, but, you know, having 48 hours to kind of get into the flow of things, what was it like just from your perspective?
I don't know, you just kind of get back into game mode, and you know, obviously the celebration before the game is a special moment for a lot of us. Certainly proud of the accomplishment that you know, that the Olympic team was able to win the gold medal. Particularly proud of JT and Troach and the contribution that they had in helping us win over there. Those guys were instrumental in so many ways. So that's a proud moment for us, you know, but once the puck drops, you know, you're right back into game mode.
In the overtime winner, you guys are on the ice for a while trying to score in the power play, obviously. Did that just kind of lead to them being gassed then coming back?
Yeah. I mean, they were out there for almost 2 minutes, minute and whatever, 40 seconds, 50 seconds. You know, we had some looks in the 4-on-3, we don't score. The timing of when the guy comes out of the penalty box, you know, is a tough situation, but the guys that were on the ice, they just didn't have any juice.
How did you, this is your first time seeing Brisson since preseason, what do you make of his game?
I thought he had some pretty good, he had a couple of good scoring chances. I thought he scored in the first shift that he got out there. He got a grade A look. It was a terrific save. But I think you can see some of his offensive instincts. You know, I think the defensive side of the game, he was trying to pay attention to some of the details there, but you know, I thought for his first game, I thought it was pretty solid.
You got off him in a PK shift, and I'm not sure we've seen that before. Just why did you want to get him some shorthanded time?
Well, for the first 2 periods, we tried to move some of the younger guys into some of those roles to give them some experience, opportunities, give us a chance to, you know, to watch these guys in those circumstances. So we use lobs a lot more, for example. We used Otter in that circumstance. That was part of the thought process. You know, I was trying to use JT and Mika and Troach a little bit less, you know, and try to get some of these guys to take some of that role and see if they can do it and where we're at. You know, when the game was tied at 2-2 in the third period, I went to the more experienced guys. So that was part of it, is, you know, someone asked me the question yesterday, I forget who it was, it might have been you, Vince, that about, yeah, it was you. You know, about, you know, what the objective here is, and that's part of it, right, is putting these guys in certain situations and see what they're capable of, and so that was part of that process tonight.
All right.